Well, wow. We hit 1,000 subscribers. That's a milestone that I honestly never imagined would happen. But here we are. And I got here without relying on YouTube Shorts. Pretty much everything was from long form videos where people actually cared about the content. So thank you to everyone. A lot of you have consistently commented and supported me for a while, and I really do appreciate that. This video will be me talking a bit about me and HCR2, and I think at the end I've put it in a montage I made of myself in 2023. It's not horrible, it's not bad, the editing is basic, but I like the theme. There's not much of a theme, but I like the song. So yeah, thank goodness I didn't delete that. Okay, one of the main things that I've been thinking about is how HCR2 has such a tiny audience compared to other games. If Fingersoft focused on increasing the audience and reach, then maybe people like Zorro could blow up, and that would help everyone, including me. I just wish HCR2 could have an era like Geometry Dash. If you don't know, Geometry Dash has been picked up by large influencers recently, which has skyrocketed its growth and its channels due to that growth. But I think considering that HCR2 is too strictly progress-based at this point, it would be really difficult for new players to even pick it up, which we've seen from people like Jerry11 and Schnucky trying to start over their accounts, I think. It is frustrating how I love this game, but it's going nowhere. Now, I do understand that the numbers are probably saying something different in terms of like revenue, but the feeling matters as well. I know, but Fingersoft doesn't care, but it matters. That's one thing that would also help my channel. I know I have a relatively small audience, but I'm not making videos for fame. I'm making it because I like the game and I want to boost the community, but I feel like maybe it's not doing as much because it's just so small. So, yeah. I could always take some clip and put it like with funk music on it to make like a YouTube short and get a couple thousand views. Maybe I'll try that out, but like it won't be skill edits, I promise. I at least wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers purely through my videos and not shorts. It is unfortunate that people actually innovating, like Tim the Driver and Yazi with their like trivia style videos with other people actually speaking in their videos. People like Zorro, Pipes, and Linus streaming more, they don't get a higher amount of attention. Like Pipes is growing, sure, but I feel like the others aren't as much. So does that mean the larger creators need to shift their focus? Like kind of make videos more like Pipes? Would that actually help the community? Oh my god, I need to drink water, bro. Maybe that would help, but they're already so comfortable, and I know they're busy as well. So yeah. I know for sure that like people like Kartik and Tahir and all those people who are gonna they're gonna keep churning out those community showcase videos every single day, while others churn out funk edits doing absolutely nothing for the community instead providing a few seconds of pleasure. Yeah, sorry about that, Ryan. But okay, let's be happy for a second. I'll probably have a video solely focusing on my history in the game when I hit like 5,000 subscribers when enough people care, but I want to talk about it now. So I made my account in the summer of 2021, right after I finished elementary or primary school. I called it Ultra Glitch, because it sounded cool, and I think my Xbox account was like Hyper Glitch or something, and I thought it was tough. Now, I didn't start playing in 2021. Me and my brother shared an account on the family iPad. Yes, I know that's against the rules, but we legitimately did not know because I was like 9 years old in 2019. But we never got higher than like 2,000 garage power. And that account is gone now, so my current account is completely legitimate. No sharing has been done in case anyone with power is watching this. My new account went through a ton of names. The montage will mention some, but those are only like the major names. I chose Shadowflame like really early on. I think when I had like 1,000 garage power maybe, but I had like 10 identity crises in between, but I eventually came back to Shadowflame. Now, I remember in late 2022 and early 2023, I spent months saving up to 20 million coins, and I'm a little embarrassed to say that that was a pretty big part of my real life as well. I was making like notebooks and calculations for what I would spend it on. Now, the main reason I saved up to so much was to max out all the important time trial parts so that I could compete in the daily and weekly races and join RS someday. Like the RS clan, Rising Storm? Wait, I forgot. Oh my god, the clans have gone down that much. I've forgotten what they stand for. Now, I got the 20 million coins in March, and I spent it all, which I have the footage of, and that was like one of the best moments in my account's history. But I realized shortly after that there was still a huge skill gap. But I didn't really care, and I got some top 20s, and it was really fun. I actually got a top 20 on Fastlane. I was 11th in the top 20, and I know no one's gonna believe me, but it was first try. It was genuinely first try. Like it was the first try. But I know no one's gonna believe me, but like it was actually first try. And that was back before I was like half good at the game. So that was insane. But anyway, my skill set was probably mainly superbike and diesel back then. I got 9.6 on grill bill with that one superbike wheelie strategy where you have to like do the second wheelie on like the campers and like objects. And I refused to get a new personal best because that was a cool run. But throughout that time, I wanted to be known in the community. I felt like I wasn't good enough to talk in servers like PRGC, and when I did, no one would reply. I made videos, but I didn't really try on them. They were just like record compilations for the month. And that was, I mean, I wasn't really trying to be famous with my videos. I just wanted people to like know that I was good. But the thing is, I wasn't good, and I don't think I realized that. I mean, well, I realized that I wasn't good, but like, I don't know. I just didn't like admit it or something. Well, I'm sure I did. Maybe it was just like a lack of like communication, or like I wasn't very good at talking. So somehow, as masteries came along, I actually got a little better at the game. And I also realized that I had to be more humble and quiet in the servers for people to treat me like a normal person. So I did that. I mean, I still didn't talk a lot though. Yeah, it would take way too long to cover everything. But at one point, I made this channel, Shadowflame HCR2. That's kind of a backup thing because my original channel, Shadowflame, I mean, it's still active. Well, not really, but was posting more Minecraft than HCR2, but I didn't do much on here. And then last summer, 2025, Circuit Pre started, or Circuit Pre 2 started, and I thought, why not make an actual video on it? And that's kind of how my channel got its first real attention, with the semifinal and grand finale videos being my first ever videos to break 1,000 views. So I guess I kind of owe Brigada for being a good partner, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten to that point. But that was amazing, and big names were commenting on my videos. Now, I did fizzle out on YouTube during the school year, but I was watching Pipes and wanted to get stars as well, so I started the Chasing Stardom series near the end of the year. It was hard work, and I didn't have the best equipment, and my phone screen is cooked, and it still is. Like, I literally have tape on it because it's cracked. And my PC is slow, but I made the videos, and people seemed to like it, so I kept going and also branched out to some other ideas. Now, I do wish I had started the Chasing Stardom series, like, way long before, but... Because, like, I had considered doing voice videos long before Pipes was making them, but, you know, it's okay. He got the dub. He got there first. And he makes, like, cleaner videos, so I think he deserves it, like, by far. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. At least that's what I mainly wanted to talk about. I know, like, it doesn't have a set topic, but, like, kind of just, like, looking back. It's funny that, you know, when I wanted to be famous in the community, like, I was big-headed. Well, I was never big-headed, but, like, I was starry-eyed. That's a better expression. Nobody knew me, and now when I'm just making videos that I like, a decent amount of people actually recognize my name in the community, I think. At least, I hope they do. I know I'm not known for my skill. I'm not good enough for that, but... I will say that I underestimated adventure and overestimated my skills, so hopefully by playing more adventure, I'm going to actually get better at the game, instead of just being, like, half good at motocross and, like, a couple other vehicles. Beast. I won't go on anymore, but thank you to everyone who's watching and has watched my channel. So, here's the montage. It was made in the summer of 2023 when I was getting my first, like, decent records and felt like I was getting somewhere. So I made a montage looking back on my past and kind of making it look like a cool story because that means a lot to me, or it meant a lot to me, I guess. Now, it'll be a little cringe considering that my 2023 self is far gone and no longer the cool self, but let's just forget about that and let's just enjoy the montage. And thank you for 1,000 subscribers.
Suddenly you're nowhere to be found. I turn around and everything has changed. Looking for a way to work it out. I'm trying to find some peace to navigate. The oak tree where I met you and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up 'cause there will be a day we'll meet again. We'll meet again. Everything we wanted turned to gold. The path we chose, the future on our side. Never thought I'd do this on traveling star. Strong from the inside, you're still my lifeline. I feel you wherever you are. The oak tree where I met you, and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, 'cause there will be a day we'll meet again.